It's your man Sham. He's back. It's been a long time. Been away for a hot minute, dealing with a lot of things on my plate. Dealing with, certain things, certain readjustments in my life. I've been sick a couple of times. Now I'm back. So yeah, you know what it is. Hey, how you doing, Cage? How you doing, brother? Junie. Sorry. How you doing? Well, yeah, it's that time. You already know. The shutdown and the coronavirus got people scared out of their minds. So I'm gonna give it, as always, wait till the minute mark before I start talking. All right, Shalom Israel, this is your brother Shamal Kassad, giving all thanks to Abunau Yahweh, Bahashem HaMashiach Yahweh Shai. Today is Monday, March 16th, aka 3/16, and what I'm talking about today is, you guessed it, the pandemic, the quote-unquote pandemic, and the whole shutdown that's been going on. Right now I'm here in Lower Manhattan, just walking through, just finished grabbing a bite to eat, after getting off the plantation. So I'm just, walking around and see how stuff is. It's usually like kind of dead, over here around this time. So I'm gonna pan the camera around so you guys can see. It's usually kind of dead. I'm by like the Wall Street area. Matter of fact, speaking of which, let me walk down the Wall Street area so you guys can see how it's looking over there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just walking around, enjoying the weather. It's still kind of nippy, but enjoying the weather, for, while it lasts, because you never know what's, about to come around the corner. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys saw the post on my page, but the city of San Francisco is on a 24-hour lockdown. You know what I'm saying? Ching ching. Nobody in, nobody out. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can come out their houses and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe they're going the same route as Italy is. Because Italy has, the country of Italy has the, I guess next to China, the worst case of, the coronavirus, in the entire planet. So a lot of folks are dying over there. So the preventive measures they took over there is that they shutting everything down. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like you a city worker or stuff like that, you can't leave the house. So all that, you're gonna take your girl on a date, you're gonna go here, you're gonna go there, you're gonna sightsee. None of that's happening. You know what I'm saying? And that's in Italy. So now they just announced that in San Francisco. So that city's shut down. So let me read the comments. Shalom, brothers. Brother Sultan, Allah. Brother Keon. Shamika. Brother Andrew. Brother Dyron. Kazakia. Just, want to give a shout. Doing my little podcast of, how... what y'all thoughts about this whole shutdown thing? You know what I'm saying? Do you think it's justified? Do you think it's warranted? Do you think it's, a whole bunch of hoopla, a whole bunch of scared, bunch of scared tactics? I want to see y'all comments before, I give my whole thought on this whole thing. So I'm just give y'all a minute to comment. It's like 8 people commenting, so I'm gonna give you guys a minute to comment. What's your thought about this? You think the country, the powers that be, do you think they're justified in shutting, doing all this shutdown stuff that they're doing, or you think they're getting a little carried away? They think they're a little, bugging out. Because honestly speaking, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna give you guys the answer. So far, it's less than maybe 300 people that in the whole country that died from that thing, died from the coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Italy where it's like thousands of people were dying. You know, it's like 300, few hit. Wait, slack it. I'm sorry. I think it's like 300 people who has it, or confirmed who has it, or something like that. But like the death toll overall is not even close to, what everybody, it's not even close to where all this stuff would need to be done. Keon said, bro, this thing just reminds me of the recession back 10 years ago, bro. I'm glad you said that, Keon, because honestly speaking, when all this is said and done and this whole coronavirus shutdown thing passed, we're gonna be in another recession. You know what I'm saying? And the people, the financial people, the economists, and all of that, they know this, and that's the reason why a lot of them proposing that whole universal base income thing that that Asian guy, Andrew Yang, the guy that was running for president, he was proposing. And the universal base income is like you pretty much get like $1,000 a month off top. Whether you working, whether you not, you know what I'm saying? As long as you're like an American citizen, like it's kind of like SSI, the first of the month, bam, is there. That every American citizen back, you got it. $1,000 across the board. It didn't matter if you was working or you not, this, that, and the third. That's what he was proposing when he was running for president. You know what I'm saying? But like after he dropped out, and with the whole coronavirus scare thing going on, everybody else, it's like, including Mitt Romney, is starting to promote that now. Because they know, that whole stuff where, some people jobs still decide to pay people that got laid off for like the next couple of weeks. That's all fine and dandy. But what if this stuff, goes on into the summer? You know what I'm saying? These jobs ain't gonna pay them all the way until then. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people work in the concessions and like the stadiums, the football, the basketball, the hockey stadiums and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Some people might be porters, janitors that clean up, that clean up in the stadium and stuff. Listen, man, all that is fine and dandy. All that stuff about this celebrity is gonna pay people pay people's salary for like a month or for like a couple of weeks and stuff. All that's fine and dandy. But if this stuff lasts until like June, maybe July, come on. Eventually the world's gonna run dry. And that's why you got a lot of these politicians is pushing for that UBI stuff. You understand what I'm saying? And you got there was an article, I might have to do another podcast on that the government inject like $1 trillion into the economy because they know if this shit prolongs, we're gonna have another like 2008 recession on our hands. People gonna lose their jobs, people gonna lose their homes, business gonna go bankrupt, and all of that. Brother Yehuda Avinadab said, I think it's ready to go down, fam. Yeah, I believe so. But, Lisa said Trump just said mid-August. Yeah, exactly. Trump just said mid-August that this how far this shit could continue. Mid-August. So imagine you get laid off your job and you sitting at home until mid-August. You know what I'm saying? You think your job gonna pay you all the way till then? Maybe if you're a state worker, maybe you're a city worker. If you work for a private company, they might hold you down for like a couple weeks, a month, maybe 2 tops. After that, yeah, you understand what I'm saying? And over here in New York, they pretty much shutting down everything except for like public, people who work for like public workers, like the city or state workers, first responders like cops, ambulance, firefighters, obviously, but also like state agencies like, the DMV, you know what I'm saying, and, ACS, the courts, and corrections and all the other agencies, because MTA, because they're the last stronghold. Because once those go down, the city gonna collapse. I mean, financially. But yeah, as far as me, honestly speaking, I think that this whole coronavirus thing now, they claim that this whole thing where it could transmit to people and you could have it and not even tell that you have it, and you might pass it on to somebody close by that might be sickly and whatnot. I mean, if all that is true, yeah, that joint is crazy. And my whole theory on that is that, just my opinion, that the virus is like a biological weapon. You know what I'm saying? So, in the case, maybe the government is like kind of justified in like doing all the shutdowns, because it's like, if it's like a biological weapon that that no one ever had before, or it's a different strain from the others, this could a lot of people could die. I'm gonna say it like that. So maybe the government might be justified in doing that. But if it's not as bad or as stuff that the government making out to be, I think they might be dragging it. So I'm kind of on the fence of whether or not all this stuff is going on. Up here in New York, right in by Wall Street, by the stock exchange. As you see, it's completely dead out here. You know what I'm saying? Again, like I said, the government just pump $1 trillion into the stock market so to keep the economy going. $1 trillion to keep the economy going. Because they have a hunch that, this shit prolongs, all this shit gonna go belly up. People gonna go broke, business gonna go bankrupt, people pockets gonna go on E. Let's bring me to the next topic. Remember, it's gonna be America and the British government that get us back to Israel. Yeah, it is. But the next topic I'm gonna go on, and let me know if y'all agree. I need you guys. I need you guys' cooperation on this, participation on this. The best move for you guys to do to get through this is to, number one, to move smartly. You know what I'm saying? Move wisely. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta go to the supermarket to re-up and get food for your house, take your time. You know what I'm saying? Go over there. If you want to, Sister Lisa brought up a point like earlier that, like if you like live in like a metropolitan city, like go to like one of the, like the hood stores. You know what I'm saying? Like Aldi's or, you know what I'm saying? Like Food Town and stuff like that. Instead of go to them big, mega stores or them wholesale like Costco's and BJ's, where you buy everything wholesale, because stuff like that is going to be a bunch of pandemonium. Already there's videos of niggas losing their minds, fighting, scrapping, you know what I'm saying? Damn near killing each other over toilet paper. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people on Facebook posting, shelves in like Walmart and Target and all that. Entire shelves are empty. Listen, I was in a couple like the hood supermarkets last night. They all had their food. You know what I'm saying? I live in a majority Hispanic neighborhood. I went to a couple like their supermarkets, Seatown, and the other one, I forgot what it's called, like Food Mart or something like that. They got all their food. They got all their toilet paper. And the people in there was acting civilized. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't acting like fools like you see in some of the viral videos of people like throwing hands over, like a 20 pack of toilet paper, which really makes no damn sense. So if you gotta go food shopping, for us in the metropolitan cities, go to like one of the smaller hood joints. I mean, I know, yeah, sure, you might be paying a little extra, because some of them do try to beat folks in the head if you ain't careful. They try to beat you in the head with the prices. But, if you gotta go to like them mega stores, like them bulk stores like Costco and BJ's, it's best to go there and move with wisdom. Don't be in there scrapping. If possible, go early. Don't wait till like 5 p.m. after work and try to go up in there and you in there with 1,000 other people. You know what I'm saying? Because you're behind gonna be all up in there till like damn near midnight. Lisa said grocery trucks come in on Tuesday and Wednesday. Yeah. Now you know, guys. Now you know. So you gotta run to the supermarket to do a re-up, let you know when you gotta do it. The Spanish grocery stores still have a lot of stuff. Yeah, the ones around my way, they still have all their food. You know what I'm saying? People wasn't in there wilding. They have a lot of toilet paper. They have juice, water, toiletries. They have all of that. You understand what I'm saying? So, if you can afford to, because again, some of the hood price at supermarket, like Western beef and all that, some of the stuff is a little pricey. Where if you go to like Target, Costco's and stuff, you could get it for less, or you could get it in bulk. You know what I'm saying? For a reasonable price. You know what I'm saying? Like, however you move is on you, but please use wisdom. Don't be out here, scrapping with people over the last, jug of water. You understand what I'm saying? So that's wisdom number one. Wisdom number two, this is for you parents out there. If you got young children, young teenagers, adolescents, preteens, whatever, try to, even if you got to work during the shutdown and keep them at home, constantly checking on them. You know what I'm saying? Because there's an old saying, the idle hands, the devil's playground. So you got to constantly check on your kids, make sure they're not out here wilding. You know what I'm saying? Honestly speaking, a lot of these children going to be out here, bored out of their mind. And what they're going to end up doing is be out here acting like knuckleheads. It's only a matter of time. You know what I'm saying? New York is... The public schools are shut down till April 20th. That's a month and some change from now. They're shutting y'all down too? Yeah. Yeah, listen, they're shutting everything down, man. The schools are shut down. Tonight, 8 p.m., the bars are shut down, so nobody have no social life. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be work and home. And some of y'all not even going to have work. It's going to be straight home. A lot of people going to be, the children and the adults going to be home, bored out of their minds. Now some people going to find the time to do something constructive. Others gonna, going to act like knuckleheads. Because again, the old saying goes, the idle hands is the devil's playground. So you're going to have niggas that have nothing to do, and next thing you know, they're going to be out here, causing ruckus. You know what I'm saying? Running amok, especially these teenagers. So if you got kids, you got to be working and you got to be apart from them. Constantly check in on them. Make sure they're okay. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they in the house or somewhere where they not with, the wrong crowd acting like knuckleheads. Which brings me to my third point. A lot of Negroes out here, not Negroes out. Well, a lot of people out here. It's not restricted to Negroes. After a while, they're gonna start wilding. You know what I'm saying? If the food truck stops, if no party life, no clubbing, no sports, no this, no that, no the third. A lot of people are going to be upset. A lot of people are going to be frustrated, and a lot of people are going to take out their anger on other people. You understand what I'm saying? So, for those of you who live in states where you're allowed to be strapped, or cities where you're allowed to be strapped, strap up. I'm just saying it straight like that. Follow your, but again, I always got to say, follow your local state and government laws. You know what I'm saying? Your local city and state laws when it comes to strapping up. You know what I'm saying? Have something in your house for protection. For those of you that got the license to carry, get that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying go out here and be Billy Badass, but might have to have that thing on you or have that thing in the crib just in case. Because again, for a lot of folks, no entertainment, which means no sports, no entertaining, which means no sports. Schools is closed. A lot of people are going to be laid off of jobs. After a while, the checks going to stop coming. So the only thing that needs to happen is no food. Cats going to be out here wilding. You know what I'm saying? So for those of you who are legally allowed to do so, strap up. I'm gonna just say it like that. But again, use wisdom. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta be outside, walk around with your head on a swivel. You know what I'm saying? Now, New York, as you can see, pan the camera around again. It's kind of dead out here. I should have went to like 34th for Times Square, cause I know they busy all year round. You know what I'm saying? I know they busy all year round. Well, so I want to see if like the coronavirus scare got them, shook and running. But yeah, what you guys think? Let me hear some feedback. It said, rations at Walmart. Yeah, Brother Shanton, yeah. Now Walmart, because some idiot decided to like OD and bought like 1,700 hand sanitizers and other stuff. So and a lot of people are ODing and buying like 20 packs of the 20 cases of like the 20 pack rolls of toilet paper. Like, what you need all that toilet paper for? So a lot of people was like, and that's another reason why you gotta be careful out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, it's like mass hysteria out here. You understand what I'm saying? So that's another thing. Please, try not to panic, try not to, get scared, get shook. Because, and this is where I need your participation. Honestly speaking, maybe it's just me. Like, this whole thing might, if it haven't already, might turn into like a witch hunt. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody paranoid, you sneeze, you cough, you clear your throat, everybody think you got it. It's just gonna be like one giant witch hunt. You know what I'm saying? Negroes are already paranoid already after 9/11. So what you guys think? When I said, I got barely found 4 packs of flushable wipes in my family. And I was on a military commissary. God damn. Whew. Yeah, it's rough. Yeah, look at this. This right here. Yeah, I know my nose running. Yeah, it's still kind of nippy out here. See, this is a 24-hour McDonald's. 8 p.m. they shutting all this down. No nightlife, no social life, none of that. You know what I'm saying? See? Open 24 hours. Not anymore. So again, listen, idleness is going to cause a lot of folks out here to be out here wild and acting like straight knuckleheads. So again, those of you who are able to legally, strap up. You know what I'm saying? If you're able to do it legally, strap up. Because again, with a lot of these dudes, idle hands become the devil's playground. You know, it's only a matter of time where somebody gonna turn their boredom into doing some wickedness. Out here robbing people, kicking up, beating up people, kicking down doors. You know what I'm saying? It's like damn near martial law out here. And if you're in San Francisco, you want complete shutdown. You can't even leave your house. You cannot even leave your house right now. You know what I'm saying? So you might have people that might, be out here trying to uprise because they, after a while people gonna get tired of being home, not doing nothing all day. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, yo, what's going on? When is this thing gonna be over? When I'm gonna be able to get back to work? When I'm gonna get my paychecks, so on and so forth. Which might cause people to protest and or start rioting. You know what I'm saying? You guys ready for that? Let me quote the scripture, Proverbs 22:3. It says, a wise man foresees trouble and hides himself, but the simple, just walks in and are punished, and is punished. I'm paraphrasing. But yeah, basically saying that, yo, if you're a wise man, you got to see what's coming down the pike. And me honestly speaking, I don't think that this is going to be the be-all, end-all of the society. But I'm just saying that, this shutdown going to be around long enough to leave a mark. I'm just saying like that. What is it kind of recover? I honestly believe, in a way, yes. Maybe not completely, but, soon everything going to go back to normal. But right now, the Most High having it where this thing, he causing this shutdown to see who have faith, who don't. You know what I'm saying? And also let folks know that, yo, he on his way. So, and the main lesson from this, the main thing I want to tell you guys is, yo, get yourself right. Get yourself right with the Most High. You gotta fast. If you gotta pray. Repent for whatever sins you're doing. Keep the commandments. Whatever you gotta do it. Whatever you gotta do it. Because, you don't know how far this thing might go. You don't know how nasty this thing might get. This whole shutdown might be, a damn experiment to see how the public gonna react after a while. We don't have nothing to do. You never know. Because again, after a while, with no work, no school, no checks coming in, folks gonna get tired and folks gonna want to start rioting. I'm just saying like that. You know what I'm saying? You sisters too. That whole I don't need a man stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know. If stuff get too crazy, where niggas is rioting and looting in your city. You know what I'm saying? Kicking down doors and all this stuff because ain't no jobs coming back, or they're not getting no money. They no longer receiving money to feed their families. What you gonna do? single, be independent, you don't need no man. Yeah, during peacetime, you know, when it's wartime, when it's martial law, when niggas is riding outside, niggas is hungry, they ain't got money to buy food, so they with their crew breaking in people's apartments, see what food they could take. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So, gotta quote the scripture, Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, you women that are at ease. You know what I'm saying? You've been at ease and it's set up for a hot minute. When shit go crazy, what you gonna do? When shit gets crazy, should shit get crazy, let me say it like that, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? New York City schools are shut down for over a month until April 20th. Yeah, that school from home shit, yeah, it might work, but for so long, maybe for the little kids, for the teenagers and stuff, they're gonna be out doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? The knuckleheads, you know what I'm saying? The hood boogers that come from jacked up houses, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be dealing with a lot of stuff. That's pretty much it. I hope hope I edify you guys. Honestly, I think this whole thing is one big experiment. I think the virus is man-made. I think the shutdown, while it might be to combat the virus, it also to see how folks are gonna react. Because again, if anybody out of work for so long and they're not getting paid for it and they got a mouth to feed, you know what I'm saying? Folks might get tempted to do certain things, And again, Donald Trump saying that, he estimating this thing could last all the way to August. So imagine being out of work, your kids being out of school till August. No nightlife, you know what I'm saying? No nightlife, no social life. You know what I'm saying? Some people, no paychecks, till August. Might see a huge increase on folks on welfare. It's a lot of ways this thing could go. I'm just giving, stuff that what I see in the spirit. Or, you might also have full martial law. Full curfew, shut down. You can't leave your house tonight and go to the corner store. Wait till the National Guard to bring food. You know what I'm saying? And you go to the food centers to get your rations. God knows what the hell they put up in there. That's another thing you gotta consider. Because you go to them food centers like with New Rochelle, that city is cautioned, is cautioned off, with the National Guard. They got, the soldiers over there distributing food. But again, do you think the food is like the best of quality? Or you think the food is like, low budget nonsense, like government cheese, it's a lot of stuff, man. I'm gonna just leave you guys with one last scripture. You know what I'm saying? Matthew 26:41 said, watch as well as pray, that ye fall not into temptation. You know what I'm saying? Just wait till that noisy ass thing go. Yeah, the scripture said, watch as well as pray that ye fall not into temptation. Because, you know, again, we don't know how long this thing might go. We don't know how ugly it might get. So those of you in the faith, you know, you're going to have to watch current events. You know, and you got to constantly be praying to the Lord that He protects and provides for you and yours. Because again, you know, I'm going to say it like this, I'm going to keep it a stack. You know, a lot of us live in the hood, a lot of us live in some rough ass cities. So, you know, you don't know how soon or how quick it's going to get for knuckleheads to start acting up. You know what I'm saying? Or how soon your city might go bankrupt. You know, where they can't provide for y'all and they call the National Guard and they give you like a flimsy ass plastic bag, you know, with couple bags of rice and stuff, and that's supposed to survive you and your family. That's supposed to hold you and your family down for like a whole month. So again, watch as well as pray that you don't fall into temptation. Watch and pray that, you know, if this shit gets bad, you don't get tempted to go out here and do something. Go out here and start robbing people. You know what I'm saying? Because best believe the knuckleheads are about to be doing that. God got something for them. The wicked out here that gonna be doing that, God got something for them. And you don't want to be one of them. So again, watch as well as pray, guys. Keep the faith. Pray, fast, repent, get your mind, get your spirit right with the Most High. You know, because it's getting real, man. San Francisco is on lockdown. No ins, nobody get in, nobody get out. Might be coming to a city near you. Who knows? Watch and pray, guys. It's your brother Shalom signing off, saying Shalom. Keep the faith and repent. Shalom.